thought she could sue OTK for a clean dollar, and they was like,
nope.
No. You activated OTK's trap card. They're like, oh, you just activated our countersuit card. Pay us $25,000. All right, so declaration of MA, co-founder, member of the board of directors, and the president and chief executive officer of OTK Media. Oh, who's the CEO? Hereinafter, OTK. I think it's Tips Out. All right. I have held the position of CEO and secretary since December 16, 2022, and previously served in the other executive roles. On December 20th, 2020, October 20th, 2020, I was appointed OTK's treasurer. I have served on the board of directors since May 2020, 2021. OTK is a media organization that primarily focuses on online content creation through its influencer network to develop the most exciting and innovative and engaging content in the digital media gaming. All right, yeah. All right, hey, you got to hype yourself up, okay? OTK is a Delaware corporation incorporated in September 1st, 2020. OTK registered with the Texas state and is authorized to conduct business in Texas. Now we're about to get into how the inner workings of it, okay? At present, the board of directors of OTK consists of 4 members per OTK bylaws. The board of directors can only act when a quorum is present and then upon a majority vote. I've been in an organization, this is how that shit works. I would never speak on behalf of the organization. We always voted on how to move forward. OTK has the following officers of the corporation: president and CEO, treasurer, and secretary. Defendant Mizkif is one of 5 co-founders of OTK and a minority shareholder. Mizkif has never served as an officer of OTK. In his role as co-founder, Mizkif did not possess the power or ability to speak on behalf of OTK, bind OTK to any legal obligation or agreement, or otherwise assume obligations and exercise the rights of OTK. All right, so he's just, I'm saying, that's his role. On May 20th, 2021, Mizkif joined OTK's board of directors as one of 6 total directors. At that time, his capacity as a member of OTK's board of directors, Mizkif was only able to participate, in discussions and vote on matters regarding OTK that are reserved to the board of directors, but he did not possess unilateral power or ability to speak on behalf of OTK, bind OTK to any legal obligations or agreement, or otherwise assume obligations and exercise the rights of OTK unless the board of directors resolved and grant Mizkif such authority or rights as such has never done. Basically, they're saying all this to say that he does not speak on behalf of OTK. He speaks on behalf of him. And they're about to break down the business element of Mizkif and OTK. Separately from Mizkif, in his individual capacity, Mizkif LLC has a relationship with OTK as a commercial vendor or independent contractor through which Mizkif performs talent and content creation services to OTK. So they all pay OTK company. OTK pays Mizkif's company. Mizkif's company pays him. This is how it's supposed to go. I could not set this up because I was married, and if I would have set this shit up, my wife would have been like, I won't have that company. But as soon as I get divorced, except for those services, defendant Mizkif LLC has no other relationship with OTK and is not a board member, shareholder, or otherwise. In its role as a commercial vendor or independent contractor, Mizkif LLC does not possess the power, ability to speak on behalf of OTK, bind OTK to any legal obligation or agreement, or otherwise assume the obligations and exercise the rights of OTK. On September 20th, OTK placed Mizkif in an indefinite leave in absence. A true and correct copy of OTK's public statement regarding this is on OTK's Twitter feed, which, look, we know this shit. We know the propaganda. We know the PR. Where we at? OTK retained Jackson Walker LLP to conduct an internal investigation into whether Mizkif committed misconduct following a SA allegedly committed by defendant Crazyslick. Dun, dun, dun. All right, on December 31st, 2022, OTK announced a summary of findings of the investigation and placed Mizkif on probationary status as to his role with OTK as an independent contractor through his company, Mizkif LLC, and suspended him from participating as a member of the board of directors until further notice. So basically, they smacked him on the wrist. And as I said before, it's very smart of Mizkif. Like, all content creators should start a company, and any money you make gets funneled through your company. This is how it's done, guys. I'm happy that you guys get to see the business end of it. And this is not some rinky-dink company. Obviously, they got resources. This is how it's supposed to work. So set up your goddamn LLCs. It only costs like $800 too. So a true and correct copy of OTK's December 31st statement is on OTK's Twitter feed, which, look, guys, just more propaganda. We know this. All right. To date, Mizkif remains on probationary status to his roles with OTK and remains suspended from duties of being a board member on the board of directors. And I'm not going to lie, guys, I was on the board of directors. That shit could be mad annoying. You got to vote. You got to talk to people. People don't be getting along, and then people gonna vote differently. So I mean, sure, it looks bad, but I'm telling you, as someone who's been on a board of directors, it is fucking frustrating sometimes. Now here we go. Crazyslick. Remember, I told you they throwing his the bus. Is not affiliated with OTK except for limited appearances in OTK productions for which he received de minimis gifts. Crazyslick has never possessed any form or relationship with OTK. Crazyslick is not an OTK employee, consultant, board member, shareholder, or otherwise. God damn. All right. Defendant Maya Higa is also not affiliated with OTK. Higa made a few limited appearances in OTK productions. And the best of my memory, I believe she may have received the meanest gifts, the meanest gifts, but Higa never possessed any form or relationship with OTK. Higa is not an OTK employee, consultant, board member, shareholder, or otherwise. Okay, so they like, hey, and they signed it, MA. Oh, shit. God damn. All right, let's get to Mizkif's statement. God damn, guys. What do you think of this? Why do you think he would say that? They're basically trying to get OTK off the hook. Hey. He works for him. He don't speak for OTK. And the goal, look, guys, but it is, how do you want to say it? The goal is to get everyone off the lawsuit. Now, no one is fighting for Crazyslick. No one is fighting for Crazyslick. And to be honest, no one is really fighting for Maya Higa at all. I mean, you could say they're fighting for Maya Higa, saying that it's a public statement. You could say that they're fighting for Crazyslick, saying that, hey, they're public figures making public statements. But will the whole lawsuit get dismissed, or will they just get removed? It's really going to rely on Adriana, okay? It's me and my best friend.